I've connected the two fuel tanks together, and it seems to be working beautifully. It's a temporary fix. I won't be keeping it like this permanently. See, I've just connected A and B together, left and right. They're feeding as one. So I do need a new changeover switch, and I will definitely need two, one for either wing. They're slightly different. The one's got they're tucked. You have to set the wheel off. They're tucked right into the wheel arch, and the wires feed in just down. Actually, it's too dark. You can't see it, but the wires that for the electrics feed in. They're the return valves. They're slightly different, left and right. One of them's got like a bracket sticking out, and if you put it the wrong way around, it will catch on the tyre. So they have to be. It's critical they're the right way around. So I'll buy a left and a right valve, return valves, and a changeover switch. But as I thought, it did have half a tank in the left-hand tank and 0 in the right. So if we're running on the left at the moment. And if I switch over to the right, which before was totally empty and disconnected, we've still got the same amount of fuel. So atmospheric pressure sort of, it's keeping them level. I'm not sure which it's feeding back into. I'm not sure. Let's have a look, see if we can see. I need a little stick. Oh, I've got one here. Let's see. Yeah, we've got it's too dark, but we've got a dribble. No, you can't see it. We've got a dribble going into the right. I'd imagine a bit more of a fountain going into the left. There we go. Let's have a look. Yes, it's flowing into the left. It's too dark, but I can just see it, but the camera can't see that down there. It's flowing quite heavily into the left, so probably about 80% is being returned, maybe 90% to the left, and less, maybe 10-15% to the right, and much slower flow. But it shouldn't be flowing into both. It should be one or the other. The changeover valves, not the changeover, the return valves are knackered, but it doesn't matter. I've got it running, and it will run beautifully. This is not going to present an issue in the short term. It just means I can't select A and B, but that won't matter. I generally run the car on the LPG anyway, so I'm really happy. Anyway, I'm going to switch it off. Yeah, couldn't be happier. That's going to be fine in the short term. Yeah, in the coming weeks, I will completely overhaul the whole system, change all the petrol pipes all the way through. I'll put new valves in, and I'll make sure that A and B, tank left and right, work correctly. They never did. I don't know what's wrong with the right-hand tank. Why it was disconnected, I really don't know. It doesn't seem to leak. Possibly this valve, the switchover thing must have broke. But anyway, it's running on both tanks now, but both at the same time rather than one or the other. But it certainly won't present a problem, in the short term. It's not going to give me any trouble.